First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now a former dog played his college ball at Georgia. It's James Cook. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Off the play fake, it's Allen. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll air one out for Palmer. And this will be incomplete. Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass.
And that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it. And the Falcons are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Allen's pass intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Ready? Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Penix going to throw right away. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll be 2nd down.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun, here is Penix. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
A big loss on the play brings up 2nd down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Go!
From the gun, it's Penix. Simply incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
It's now third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
For the left side, he gets back to Mooney. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Fourth down, and here's Penix. That's taken in, and he's going to have a Falcons first down. And that'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down.
And the Falcons.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
We'll get this to Pitts once more. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the Bills' 15-yard line.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Here's second and 2.
Shut up. Check go.
They run over center with Robinson. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
Falcons, first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They'll run with Robinson. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
2-point conversion.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return, here's Ray Davis.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
Tackle at the 25-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Second and 5. Out of the gun, here's Allen.
Josh Allen sacked. A loss of 2 yards. And it's third down. Third and 7.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. A Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Has his man, it's Samuel. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Bills first down.
At the 41-yard line.
From the gun, here is Allen. And that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
I see the bunch of mean guys in the band at a time. Going on the west side, give us side guys. Anybody that I really recognize, I'm surprised to ride the killer vibe. I be the reason you die, trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs. We've been on it like I'm picking a prize.
Another run here for Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 17 yards on that play. First down, Atlanta.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing is Penix. Open man downfield. That's London. And they'll take this down inside with 35.
A gain of 18.
They get 18 on the pitch and catch. It's good for a Falcon first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
At the 21-yard line.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
38-yard attempt.
Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Carter on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Ready.
unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Shaq Thompson. And his guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps draw even in this one.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half now. Still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 9.
Round 80.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie from Notre Dame. And the Falcons are going to take possession.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. Drake London was the intended receiver there. It's 2nd down.
Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Now Penix. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Atlanta.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A gift, and here comes Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
We're going to go play action with Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
19, Tiger, 19.
On 3rd down, Penix. Now, deep ball for London. This one's just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That is brought in. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. To throw again, it's Penix. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
At the 20-yard line.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And a nice rush. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 more yards. Jordan Poyer on the tackle. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 10-yard line.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
Let's go.
Robinson will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll run with Robinson. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty.
Set to kick off.
Davis now to return it. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. We're going to be back up now to start this drive. The fourth quarter begins with a run by Cook. The defense coming hard, trying to force the safety. He's able to get it out, but to the 2, and no further.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 17-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Allen. This one complete to Palmer. Big gain, and that changes the complexion of this drive all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 43 yards.
At the 40-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down. A run with Cook.
James Cook, ball carrier. He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
It's only a yard, but a big yard. 4th and 1.
319.
They'll try and throw for it with Allen. That one downfield for Cooks. That is caught. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown Buffalo.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision, down 8, going for 2. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off, unable to cut any further into the deficit. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Carter on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. 28-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. And here's Bijan. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. And they'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. From the gun, it's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game, and are going to send their fans home quite happy. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.